Dr. Jian, Mrs. Park is here. She's on labor and her condition is not good. Jungkook, prepare the OT right now. I'm coming. The pain is too much. I'm feeling like if someone will burn me alive, the pain will be not much like the pain I'm feeling right now. My husband Jimin was holding my hand tightly. I could say he's nervous, very nervous. But I know his nervousness will be gone after seeing our baby. Talking about the baby, suddenly I started feeling the pain decrease a bit. After thinking about my baby, I'm feeling so excited suddenly to hold him. But when he'll cry at night, I'll tell Jimin to calm him down cause I can't compromise with my beauty sleep. Just thinking about my baby's chubby cheeks, I'm feeling so happy. I'll go with him on his first day at school. Talking about school, I wouldn't force my child to study cause I know study is scary. Maybe I'll cry on my baby's wedding. I saw Dr. Jian entered inside the OT. He smiled at me and said, Jungkook, are you ready, Mrs. Park? I nodded my head okay, then I'll count 3 and then you'll push. He count and I do as he said. I scream in pain and soon I get tired. I saw the nurses running in and out from the room. Jimin was tearing up. What if I die? No, I can't die without seeing my baby. Jimin will be a good father, I know. After feeling like eternity, I heard the sound. The most beautiful sound I've ever heard in my life, my baby's cry. I did it. I bring the small life in this beautiful world, but I know I don't have much time. I look at Jimin who's smiling happily. The happiness I'm seeing in his eyes are making me more happy. Jimin, I called him in my weak voice. Jimin. Yes, how are you feeling, honey? I'm feeling better than ever, but I'm sorry. Jimin, why? He looked at me confusingly. You have to take care of our baby alone. Jimin, stop joking. Honey, I don't have much time, promise me you'll take care of our baby. I looked at him with my hopeful eyes and he just bursts into tear. The doctor bring the baby in front of my face. Dr. Jian, congratulations, it's a girl. So beautiful. I felt her soft touch on my face. Her small fingers were roaming around my face. I kissed her cheeks. I know you won't be able to remember me when you grow up, but mommy loves you very much. I felt my baby's lips on my cheeks. Maybe she understand me. Suddenly all the pain vanished. I'm feeling light. I look at Jimin, and a single drop of tear rolled down from the corner of my eyes before I slowly closed them. I handed the baby to nurse to clean her properly. I look at her father, who's sitting like a statue holding his lifeless wife's hand. I don't have any strength to stand anymore. My legs are trembling. I tried my best. I give my 100% to save Mrs. Park, but I failed. Looks like another Jungkook born. Her mother was thinking she did a great job by sacrificing her life, but I know the reality. Growing up without a mother is much more painful than death, cause only a mother can give us true selfless love. If you lose your mother, you will lose the only person who truly loves you. I collect my things from my cabin and left the hospital. As soon as I stepped out from the hospital, it started snowing. I smile. The first snow of this year. I drove back home, where I have no one who'll wait for me. Well, I'm not staying here for long. I'm going to US. A research team invite me to work with them in a big hospital there. I already informed mom about it in morning before leaving for hospital. I went inside and saw my stepmom was sitting on the sofa. Jason was beside her. Maybe he come early today. I noticed mom's eyes were red and fluffy. Maybe she cried. I didn't want to disturb them, so I was about to leave the room, but Jason stopped me. Jason, Jungkook mom wants to talk with you. I look at him confusedly. Why mom want to talk with me so sudden? Jason, come on mom, don't hide anything inside you now. Saying that, he went towards his room before patting my shoulder. Now me and mom are alone here. I walk towards the couch and sit down in front of her. There was silence in between us. I was patiently waiting for mom to speak what she want to say, and after almost 5 minutes she spoke. Mrs. Jian, when is your flight? Jungkook, huh? Mrs. Jian, when are you leaving for US? Jungkook, oh, next week. She nodded and became silent again. I guess this is what she want to ask. I was about to stand up from the couch when she said something unexpected. Mrs. Jian, are you leaving your mom alone? Jungkook, mom. Mrs. Jian, I'm sorry I never give you the love you needed, but trust me, I never made any difference between you and Jason. I scoffed at her words. Jungkook, mom, I don't hate you, I respect you, so please don't do drama in front of me. Mrs. Jian, you think I'm doing a drama? Jungkook, of course you're. You have no idea how much I'm longing for your love and support, but you never do that for me. And today you're suddenly saying you love me. It's nonsense. It's my first time talk with her like this, but the thing she's saying isn't trustworthy at all. I meant she always ignored me since childhood as if I'm nothing. If she loves me, she'd never do that. Jungkook. Good night, Mom. Saying that I was about to leave, but she spoke again. Mrs. Jeon. I was afraid. I was afraid 'cause I thought you hate me. When you were little, I always tried to approach you, but you never come to me. You used to hide from me. Jungkook. It's because everyone said stepmoms are abusive. She chuckled hearing my words. Mrs. Jeon. I get it now. One day I was trying to hold you forcefully and you started crying. You said you hate me and trust me, son. It broke me. And after that day, I never tried to approach you. I know it's my fault. I give up so easily. I'm sorry I couldn't be a good mother for you, but it doesn't change the fact that you're my son and I love you. Jungkook. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Mrs. Jeon. No, I'm sorry. I should talk with you earlier. Anyways, go and take some rest. You must be tired. I nodded 'cause I couldn't find any word to say. After taking shower, I'm now having my dinner. Mom is sitting in front of me. I finish my food and turn around to left when Mrs. Jeon. Jungkook, won't you give your mom a good night hug? I was shocked. Did I heard it right? I look at her and saw she's standing there with a warm smile, spreading her arms a little. I couldn't hold my tears anymore. I hugged her tightly. I couldn't express my happiness in words 'cause today I found my mother. Dad was about to slap my mom, but I hold his wrist. Mom and Dad both look at me surprisingly. Namjoon. Enough, Dad, not anymore. Mr. Kim. Namjoon, leave my hand. This is what your mom taught you. Namjoon. No, you taught me this. Mrs. Kim. Don't talk to your father like this. Namjoon. I don't need any father who doesn't respect my mom. I had my enough. You don't have to bear this anymore. Mom will leave this. Mr. Kim. What did you say? Namjoon. What, are you deaf? Want me to repeat? Then listen. You're not an animal, you're a monster. No, I think you're worse than that. I don't even compare you with humans, then imagine what is you. Mrs. Kim. Namjoon. Stop it, please. Namjoon. Don't stop me today, Mom. It took me a lot time to raise my voice against him, and now I won't stop. He walked towards his mother and hold her hand. Namjoon. Too bad you have to go to jail in this age. Saying this to his father, he walked out from the monster's cage with his mother. A doctor is sitting on a chair beside my bed. Nurses and maids are busy running here and there. Suga is sitting near my head in the bed. I look at the door and saw my daughter was standing there looking at me with her big pretty eyes. Maybe thinking what happened to my mom. I gestured her to come in. I look at Suga. He signed the others and they left the room immediately. Fiona climbed on the bed and lay down beside me. It's her sleep time. I pulled Fiona more closer to me and make her laid on my left arm. I rested my head on Yoongi's lap. I take his hand and place it on my head. I smile, looking at him. Be my pillow for tonight? He nodded slowly. His small eyes are red because of holding tears for so long. You can cry if you want, I won't see. Saying that, I turned towards Fiona. She was looking at me, waiting for me to make her sleep. This little girl didn't even sleep without me telling her story while patting her back. So I heard you make Grandma run around the whole house to feed you dinner? She nodded. Why, I asked, though I know the reason. Fiona. I don't want Grandma to feed me. Don't you know I only eat in your hands? Of course I know, but I won't be able to stay with you for so long. I see her eyes started getting teary. Fiona. Are you really leaving me, Mama? You said you'll always stay here. She said, holding her heart, making me chuckle. Of course I'll always stay here, but I won't be able to come out from here to feed you, so you have to be a good girl and obey Grandma. Fiona. I am a good girl and I will not disobey Grandma, promise. I know my Fiona is a good girl and Mommy loves her so much. Fiona. Love you too, Mommy. She said, hugging me like a kitty. Fiona. Fiona. Yes, Mommy. Mommy won't be here to feed you, to tie your hair, to give you bath and to make you sleep anymore. You have to let your Grandma and the maids help you. Fiona. Why, Mommy, don't you love me anymore? No, baby, Mommy loves you so much, but it's just Mommy is too tired, she needs rest. Fiona. Okay, Mommy. Then Fiona will let you rest. I smile and kissed her head. I started humming her a lullaby and she slowly drifted in sleep in my chest without knowing it's her last time hearing her mother's voice and sleeping with her mother. It's her last time feeling her mother's warm love. Why did you bring me here? Hobie, I said, looking around the park. Hobie, just wait for a moment, I'll be back. Saying that he went somewhere, leaving me alone. After sometimes he come back, but not alone. He come back with someone, making my eyes widen. He stopped in front of me and handed me a little baby. I look at him confusingly. Hobie, our daughter. You adopted her, he nodded with a smile. Hobie, she'll call you mom. And you dad, I said with smile, but my eyes were teary because of happiness. I hugged my twins tightly after entering inside their room secretly. Today I sent the jerk nanny jail. I called Jin in afternoon and told him everything about the nanny. I called him with an unknown number and I changed my voice while talking with him so he didn't recognize me. Jin come home early and saw that nanny abusing my babies, and now that lady is in jail. And as much as I know Jin, he'll make sure to ruin her life and career for hurting his kids. Jacob, Mom, do you know today Dad kicked out that bad nanny? Oh yeah, I know. Jinia, how did you know? Because it was my plan, I said, flipping my hair. You're the best, Mommy, they said together and jumped on my arms, making me giggle. I know I'm the best. I'm not dumb like your father. That jerk left you both with the alligator and he wasn't aware about that. Such a jerk. Did you guys know I was near to smack his head with a stone, but I stopped myself just because he is your dad? I stopped and looked at them with a smile, but their face was looking pale. Did something happen? So you wanted to smack my head, huh? I gulped, hearing the voice. I looked back and saw my ex-husband Kim Seok jerk. Jin was standing there folding his arms. Jin, so this is what you're doing behind my back? Coming inside my house like a thief and meeting my kids secretly. Jin, you are the one who called me and informed me about that nanny, right? I live with you for 10 years and you thought I won't recognize your voice. I did it because I was again cutted by him. Jin, don't you dare to come to my house like a thief from now on. His words making my eyes teary. How will I live without seeing my kids? But his next word make me shocked. Jin, come whenever you want to meet them. They're also your kids, and beside I didn't hire anyone to take care of them, so you can stay here with Jacob and Jinia. Saying those words with a cold expression, he left the room, leaving me in thumping heart with my babies. Another day without him. Another day of my life without my husband. And another birthday of Tata without his father. I was staring outside the window thinking about him. Do you know Taehyun? It's our son's birthday. He's turning 5 today. He grew up so early, but he never saw his father. Such an unlucky kid, isn't he? When will you come back to us, Taehyun? It's been almost 6 years. People said you're dead, but I'm still waiting for you to come back. Please come back soon. It's hard for me to live without you. This world is so cruel to us. I wiped my tears when I felt my son movements beside me, indicating he'll wake up soon. I smile and kissed his cheeks and nose. Rise and shine, birthday boy. Tata, birthday? Mommy, today is my birthday. He asked excitedly, making me laugh. Yes, it is now. Hurry up and get ready. We're going to buy your birthday cake. He gasped, hearing me. Tata, Mommy, you'll buy me a cake? I nodded with a smile. Tata jumped on me and hugged my neck tightly. Tata, I love you, Mommy. I love you more, baby. We went to the bakery to buy cake. I started look for a cheap one because of my small budget, but looks like everything is expensive here. I also have to buy a gift for Tata. I was busy checking the price when I heard the shop owner shouting. Shop owner, hey kid, why are you eating my cake here, you thief? Where is your parents? I look at the direction and my eyes widen cause it was Tata. The shop owner is shouting on my son and he was shivering in fear. I run towards my son and carried him in my arms. Did he do something wrong, sir? Shop owner, yes, he ruined a cake by eating it from a side. I'm sorry, I'll pay for it. Shop owner, okay then pay $50. $50? I don't have this much money with me. How can I pay now? And the shop owner is not looking like a nice person. Shop owner, what? Can't pay this amount? I know you come here to steal by just looking at you. He started shouting more, making my baby cry. I was shaking him while caressing his back to calm him down. All the people in this shop is now looking at us. Shop owner, wait, let me call the police and they will give your thief son a good punishment. And no, don't do this please, I'll pay you. The shop owner snatched my purse and opened it. He put it upside down and some coins fall from it. He laughed sarcastically. Shop owner, you're gonna pay me with these. Jay, just give me some TI times please. Shop owner, time. Do you think I'm a clock? Give me money right now or else hand this thief to me, he need a punishment. Tata was crying loudly and now he became more afraid. He started hiccuping while crying. My baby was trembling, hugging my neck tightly. He's too much scared now. He'll get panic attack like this. I fall on my knees holding my son in my arm and started begging the shop owner. But he didn't listen to me a bit. Instead, he walked towards me and tried to snatch my son from me, but I hold him tightly. I need to do something very quick. Suddenly my eyes fall on something shiny, and that was my wedding ring. This is the only thing I have given by my husband. This thing always make me feel he's with me. This thing makes me believe that my husband will come back to me. I remain unfeed, but never in my dream I thought to sell it. But now without thinking twice, I take off my wedding ring and handed it to the shop owner. Take it and let us go," I said, holding my tears. The shop owner give us permission to leave, and I run out from the shop, holding my baby. I take him towards the lakeside and put him down. I wiped his tears and smile at him to calm him down. Why my Tata is crying? It's his birthday. Tata, the scary uncle won't punish me, right? What are you saying? Mommy will beat him if he tried to touch my baby. Tata, really? Of course. Now let's go. Tata need to celebrate his birthday. I went towards a shop where I can sell old stuffs. I took off my coat, the only warm cloth I have, and sell it cause the shop owner didn't return my purse and I need money to buy gift and of course cake for my son. I brought a small cake and cute little toy for my Tata. He's more than happy and this is what I want, his happiness. He even forget the scary incident. After having his dinner, Tata is sleeping right now. It's snowing outside, so the weather is very cold, but we have a thin blanket. I fold the blanket and make it thick. I cover my baby with the blanket and hug him tightly so that he won't feel cold. The cold started increasing each time pass. I'm wearing a thin dress, and if I cover myself with the blanket, I have to unfold it. But my baby will feel cold then. And besides, this thin blanket couldn't provide us much warmth. I hug my baby's small figure tightly. I rubbed my palms together to make them warm, but nothing works. What if I die tonight in cold? What will happen to my baby then? Will Taehyung ever come back? I'm sorry, Tae. Today I lost the only thing that I have from you. I wiped my tears that I was holding since morning. Suddenly I heard a knock on the door. At first, I thought maybe I misheard it, but then someone knocked again. I don't know from where I got the courage that I slowly walked towards the front door and opened it. I saw a man standing there, wearing a black mask, looking at me from head to toe. He spoke in a deep voice. You left your ring on the cake shop, saying that he take my cold hand and slide the ring on my ring finger.